Shoot.
good.
I didn't used to drink a whole lot of water until I joined the military, and now I'm sitting here going, I have no idea how I survive. If I don't drink at least a gallon of water a day, I feel like crap.
Yeah, you got to drink a lot of water. Also, I think I should probably stop saying I'm fat because, like, when I say I'm fat, like people that actually have like problems with their weight get mad at me. So I'm like, maybe I should stop that. It's probably not the best thing to say, but you know,
Right.
we'll see how it goes.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Hey guys, we are just gonna wait for everyone to pile in. We'll get started in about 2 minutes. There's 15 art pieces that we're gonna go over whenever this starts. But until then, we're talking about keto and dieting and exercise.
Maintaining weight.
Indeed.
Yes.
So the best thing to do is keep up your gains. All right, go to the gym, work out.
Guys, everyone keeps calling me sus and it's hurting my feelings.
All right. You know
I
what's
don't know.
You know what's sus? Calling out someone without any information of why they're sus. That's pretty sus.
Prove how I'm sus. Please.
Oh, didn't you know that's not how Among Us works? The second somebody calls you sus, they kick you out.
No, dude. Someone called me sus. That's pretty sus. Kick him out.
People don't know how to play. They're just like, oh, well, okay, gone. Like, they don't even, there's no investigation, there's nothing. They just go.
See, Trouble in Terrorist Town is better because if you don't like someone, you just shoot them.
Oh my god.
It's like, I don't trust this guy. I'm just gonna shoot him. Of course, you can get kicked if you shoot a guy that's actually not the terrorist. So you got to be careful about it. You can't just shoot anyone. But like, if someone's acting sus, you can just shoot them. You don't need to vote or anything.
I love this little bouncer you've got.
Yeah, I found it online. I'm like, this
That's
is
awesome.
cool. It was like, feel free to use this. I'm like, I will. Thank you for the donation, Miss Water. Oh, look at that! Emperor Miss Water donated.
Indeed. Thank you, Water.
Water. Beautiful.
That's right. I forgot to remind the people in the water cult today to stay hydrated. Let me go do that now. They're probably lost without that guidance.
Right.
All right, here.
Yes. Drink your water, brush your teeth, draw your Among Us art.
All right, there we go. I reminded them to get their water. Good.
It is so weird to me. It's so weird to me how ingrained this game has already become in our culture. Like, it's everywhere.
Oh yeah, dude. The middle schoolers, like, they're not doing it as much anymore. Now they're doing this weird typing game where they keep like just pressing space. But it's like not even like typing. Like, they're not improving their typing skills. They're literally just pressing the space bar. I'm like, what is entertaining about this? It's just a counter. Like, oh, I want to hit a record. I'm like, who cares?
I can hit the space bar 100 times in 60 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for the donation, Fire. She says, Fire is not the imposter. One imposter remains. Oh no.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. You're fine. So hey everyone, welcome to the Among Us artwork stream. I've got about 15 really cool Among Us art pieces that we're going to show off during the stream. And we'll pick out one winner, and that winner is basically the imposter. So we need to pick out the imposter from all of these pictures and things like that. So I don't know if we want to score it as we go, or maybe we can look at all the pictures and then figure out our imposter at the end there.
I think that dog in the background is imposter.
He looks like an imposter, but maybe he's like friendly.
I don't know about that one, boss.
Maybe he's a friendly space devil dog.
I saw him in the vents. You know, I don't trust him.
Well,
you know, I've never actually played the game, but just from hearing people talk about it, I know some of the lingo.
See, I don't play it either, but I've watched other people play it, and it is the most entertaining thing in the world to watch someone play Among Us. I don't know, like, it's so much fun to watch. I love it.
I used to play, but then it got too big and people started taking it way too seriously and it stopped being fun.
So you're a hipster is what you're saying. I played it before it was cool.
Oh my gosh.
No, not even necessarily that. I mean, I played it whenever it was like getting big.
Gotcha.
But you know, it got too people started taking it way too seriously. People started getting way too competitive about it.
That's fair.
And
I mean,
people
that'll
just
make a game
don't
suck.
Yeah, and people There's just you always get those people who just don't know how to play the damn game.
Yeah. Well,
they just
before
kick
we jump
everybody
into
out
this,
the second somebody says, "Oh, this guy's sus." Okay.
Yeah. Well,
What's
before we
your
get
evidence?
started,
I don't need it.
Quick shout out to the 2 people on stream with me today. We've got Ghost, who voices Stu from The Search, and we've got Emperor Takashi, who voices Ash from The Search, and both of their channels are linked in the description of this video. So please go and check out their channels once the stream ends, please, because they're going to help me out with all of these Among Us artworks. We need to figure out who the imposter is.
Indeed.
So the first one we've got here, let me pull down my thingamabobber. There we go. Alpha Pickles did this imposter artwork. And it looks like it's Kara, Alador, and the Death Alpha. And I think the Death Alpha looks a little bit sus.
Why? Just because his name's the Death Alpha?
Yeah, it's mostly the name. I would say it's mostly the name.
My typical handle whenever I was playing was highly sus. That could be why people always kick me out.
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, the other one's being enveloped by the laser being shot out of the crystal there, so.
Oh my gosh.
That's true. But then again, could be like a pet or a child, or I never really understood how that worked. I'm just like, imagine actually paying for this game.
Yeah.
Imagine simping for a game. My
It's okay, I simp for popcorn all the time.
Well, I will say this one is pretty creative. I don't know, maybe I'm biased since they're my characters. What do you guys think?
I think
biased?
it's pretty cool.
I like it. I think it's neat. Them being little Among Us characters, and then Kara's got the horn and everything, and I like it. Good job, Alpha Pickles. Let's see, what should we give you? Let's give you, let's see, I like it. Like the color, the creativity, and the composition. The colors are just my colors, so I
The
can't
3
fault you on
Cs.
that. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not too sure about these colors. It's like, they're your colors, though. It's like, oh, well, you know.
I know, they're my colors. I can't even, like, fault you on that at all. It's pretty creative.
It is creative.
You know, you like that. So how about we give it, because out of 30, right? So for creativity, how about we give it a 9?
Nice.
And then for color, let's give it a 7, so that puts you up at 16. And then for composition, I think that's really good, so maybe an 8. And
Yeah.
I can't do math. 16.
Plus 8 is what, 24?
24. Yeah,
24.
24.
That checks out. You're the teacher here,
I know.
so you got to
Yes,
correct us, buddy.
Yes, I'm definitely a math teacher, totally. So let me just teach you all about those quadratic equations right quick.
So this next one is by Animation Made Simple. So let's see. I need to get close enough to the screen to read this. Is that a body? I think is number 1.
Ooh,
my
a
pocket
body.
like stretched.
What? No.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, look, a body.
Mhm.
Oh. That's creative. Definitely give you that.
Blood black is sus.
Yeah, you shouldn't have 2 of the same color in one game, so
That
one
is
of those
sus.
2
Well, I think the one that's asking, is that a body? It's supposed to be brown.
could be.
Oh, yeah,
But
probably
then
is.
again,
So I'd say for creativity, I'd also give this one a 9. For color, I feel like this is maybe a tad bit off from Among Us, but not too bad. So maybe like a 6, just because it's, you know, you got the red back there as a baby, which is nice, and I like the bone that you have back there.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about Among Us is when you die, you just look like a drumstick hanging out.
Basically,
Isn't it because they ate like the top half of your body or something?
I think so.
Also, they're being people.
Like I've seen them like break your neck, they shoot you, they stab you. And I think there are a few other ways to die too.
That sounds fun.
But if they
One of them like stabs you with their tongue.
Yeah, like his tongue comes out.
Yeah, I don't
He's
really
like an
think I want to
alien.
get tongued by some kind of alien creature. I think
Phrasing?
Oof.
I think I'll
Yeah.
pass. I think I'll have to pass on that one, boss.
That's suspicious.
It is suspicious, isn't it?
So why don't we give this one a solid 22?
I'm in the car, so nobody can bother me.
Indeed. 22.
There we go. Okay, let me go to the next one.
My mind went straight into the gutter. They
Oh,
use their
dear.
tongue.
Gosh.
Oh, Jesus. Yep. Good job, hashtag. You're on the same page, dude. My mind goes in the gutter about every 10 seconds.
Oh, dear.
Man.
Yeah.
This next one is by Arwinstar27. Maybe I'm also biased with this one, but it's the full Wolfsong cast as Among Us characters, and I think Stu and the Death Alpha are suspects, definitely.
Why? Just because we're not? Just because we're not from the same movie?
Ooh.
I think a couple of them have like those things you put in trees, like drain the sap. They have that on them, it's like draining their blood or something. I don't know what's going on there. Like some of them like this thing like stabbed into them. I don't know what that is.
They're harvesting.
Like on the left bottom, third from the right bottom, second from the right top. Like they're all stabbed.
They are.
Oh no, they killed me. Oh no, they didn't. I'm okay. Yay.
I think you're killing people.
I would never do that unless they tried to take my popcorn, but we don't talk about that.
Oof. So that's what happened.
No spamming, Lily. No spamming. Spamming is never okay.
So also again, my colors. So I can't like fault you for my ugly colors. I'm sorry, guys. I picked these colors out when I was 12. Give me a break.
Oh dear.
A blue wolf. Okay. So colors, can't fault you on that. So let's talk about the composition. This is literally just a line, like a straight lineup. So there's really not much composition to this, other than just the lineup, which you nailed. So, let's see. Creativity, I think, is like a 10, just because it's like you creatively picked out your suspects here. Some of them are stabbed or dead, interesting. So how about I give you a solid 20?
Sounds good. We've just gone down by 2 every time.
Indeed. The next one, I say the next one's about an 18, I think. I think it's
about 16 and 14.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but we just have a feeling. Me and Gus, we have a formula laid out now, so we have a formula.
How do you feel about that, Fire?
Speaking of minds in the gutter, so like my sister writes a show, and I kind of, I help to kind of co-write it and edit it and all that kind of stuff. But almost every time she sends me a script, I just read something and I'm like, dude, that sounds really freaking dirty out of context.
Wait, is your sister watching it? You should do your voice. You should do your voice right now.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think she is.
I don't think she'd appreciate that voice.
Well, she loves that voice.
I don't think she's watching.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You could have done the voice.
You'd have to play it back for her later or something.
And then she might hate me because I tell you to do the voice.
Okay, so I know why she doesn't like the voice. It's because it's from the video game Danganronpa. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it.
Never heard
There's
of
a
it.
character. There's a character in there named Hifumi. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his other name, but he's basically this really overweight, perverted dude who's obsessed with he's only attracted to 2D characters, like drawn characters. She's only attracted to drawn characters, and she just hates that character with a passion. And that was the voice that I decided to give him, because basically we just have a voice for all the characters in the game. Yeah. So anytime he would speak of the 2D characters, he'd be like, "So, Mr. Daiegi, hey, she's here. Hello."
Oh my god. Yikes. Well, with
it's
that
his
lovely
fault. It's his fault,
in our
not
heads.
Mine. All right.
Here's Fire Cheetah Girls Among Us art. I'm trying to focus over here.
When I kill someone, when someone sees, when the kill cooldown is done, so I kill them, when 2 other people see and go to report it.
Yikes.
Yes, I did summon you for this. But it wasn't my idea.
Ghost probably totally came up with them by himself, most likely. Can't be definite, but just an idea. It might have been his own original concept.
Probably. So fire. Let's see. Let's look at the
Actually, she
colors,
said
the
you're the
composition.
whitest.
I know, right? Calling me fat
the
and all that
creativity.
stuff. Jeez. Love you
Oh
too.
my god.
Jerk.
So let's see. I think your color is good, except the imposter is yellow, and I thought it should be red.
Oof.
Well,
Because isn't red usually? I mean, obviously it's someone different every time. But
Yeah, those
red
commies.
is sus.
Never trust the commies.
No,
yeah,
their
the
colors-
red. So like the most it seems to me that are always the imposters are like the reds. It's like red, pink, cayenne, or black.
Yeah, that's why I gave Stu a pink suit.
So like I said, we need to keep the trend going. So 18. Sorry, but 18.
We can't give her an 18. Hang on. So for the
And blocking
I
you,
think
and
the-
you'll never see me again. Oh, that's mean.
I think the colors are cool. I think we should.
Oh, this
Oh
is so
wow,
sad. This is so
your
sad.
sister's blocking you.
I know, right? She's so
Ouch.
mean.
I think
for-
you should thank him for doing the voice for you.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
So for the color, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh gosh. Fire just donated. Thank you for the
She's trying to
donation. She
disown
says,
me.
"Wait, that's my Among Us character." LOL. Yeah, we're doing your Among Us character, and we're talking about the color, the composition, and the creativity with this. Creativity is a 10, I think, just because it's super cute and funny and relatable. Let's see, for the color, why don't we give it a 7? Just because it's, you have the yellow color in there. I know you have like the purple to give it some contrast. And this is more of like a comic. So 17. And then how about what do you think? For composition, it's literally just like a comic book type composition. So maybe like a 5 for composition.
Sounds
Yeah.
So what would that be?
I
So
may
now we're
be a
starting to
little
go
bit
back
behind
up by
on the
2. Now we're at
curve here.
22 again. So now we're just going back. We're going
Going
There's
back
not
up.
any
Hell yeah.
pattern. There's not any pattern.
There is
to
a
this.
pattern. First we went
No,
down by
there's
2. Now we're going up
not.
by 2. So the next one's going to be 24.
I
Next
will
one's-
say though, I know I'm probably a little bit behind the curve on this, but I like how they legitimately incorporated like actual meme parts to the, or not memes, like actual emoji pieces, like the knife, the devil face, the sweat drop.
No, yeah, I love that. That was really cool and creative.
Indeed.
It added a bit of emotion to it, which was
Yeah.
nice. So this next piece is by Haztac, and it looks like we're back
You
in the
literally
Wolf
texted
Song
me. It's like, you should tell
Among
me
Us universe. Death Alpha's looking real sus in the right corner over there, and Alador is dead, which is kind of a sensitive thing happening, but that's where we went. And Kara is crying.
No.
Now I'm sad.
Dude, electric is like a freaking killing field. You never go
Indeed.
into electric with anybody else unless there's like 2 other people in there.
And remember, always claim you're an electric if they're suspicious about you. Go, oh no, I was an electric.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's what everyone has to say. You have to do it.
Honestly, I really like this one. I'd say maybe an 8 for creativity and a 10. The most thing I like about this is the composition, so I'm going to give it a 10 for composition. So that'd be like an 18, right?
Mhm.
And then color, it's my color, so I'll just give it a 5. I'm sorry. I hate to give you that because it's my color. I haven't given anyone high on color when they've
So
used my characters.
that's 23.
Yeah, 23.
Wow, our first odd number. Congratulations.
Wow.
You get the odd award. There you go.
My sister doesn't believe that it was your idea.
What's that?
The whole doing the voice thing, summoning her just to hear the voice. She doesn't believe me. I'm like, dude, once this is over, I will send you the damn stream. I will sift through it and I will find the timestamp.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Ghost, I gotta learn that voice from you next time you do it so that way I can just do it too.
There
We can
you
do
go.
it together.
Emperor.
She told me to tell
Emperor.
you. All right, so she told me to tell you you're a meanie bobini. Her words, not mine.
Oh my gosh.
Well, tell her I did it so I could help her with her homework. I'm hoping it helps.
Hey, Emperor.
She did it to help you with. Oh,
Yes.
Red says drink your water.
Drink it. You gotta drink it.
And I think he's holding a gun to your head.
So I'm guessing that's a water gun, actually. That has to be like a squirt gun.
Are you sure?
If it's a squirt gun, I give it 30 out of 30.
You want to take that chance?
I always drink my water, so what's
Oh,
there
so
to
you'll
chance?
just drink it. Okay, that's fair.
You're silly. You're so silly sometimes.
So 30. You're giving this one a 30
Yes,
because
30.
of drink your water.
And
The composition is on
squirt gun
point,
and
heterotosis.
even got a
you can have
water
a
glass on
water,
the top.
but even have water for a hat. Okay, so like they're bringing you water. All right, what a nice.
I'm fine. I'm fine with giving this one a 30. I think it's colorful, creative, and has great composition.
Now I am a little offended that some of the water's being spilled.
Oh, that is true.
That's a 1 point dock for me.
Okay, so it's a 29.
29.
How
29.
dare you spill the water? Water is sacred.
Sorry, Header.
Cannot spill.
Still really great job. This one was really fantastic and creative.
Yes.
Know your audience, people. We like water pictures.
Water cult.
Hollow Zone Productions.
Speak for yourself. I like popcorn.
This is like an Among Us space imposter wolf with wings dog
Yeah,
thing.
totally not a Glock.
So I think this is a sorcerer.
Is it a
Wolf.
sorcerer? I saw this suit and I'm like, it looks like they did Among Us here.
I thought that's a robe. I think that's a robe, and I think that's a like a rod, like a magician's rod. You know, like Gandalf and all that.
Sorry about that, Hollow. I thought this was an Among Us picture. Sorry. Maybe we can just dock some.
Cool picture.
Indeed.
I thought it was really cool. Maybe we can just dock some points for it being a little off topic. How about a solid 22?
Sounds
That works.
Because it's pretty good, like artistic wise. That sounded dumb. Color composition and creativity is really good, but I thought it was Among Us.
Yeah, it's really good. I would just give a few minus points, like again, it has to get like a -8 for not being water related. That's all.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. You're right. No, I believe you.
If it had more water in it, then we could see about changing things. But what can you do?
Okay, so I want to apologize in advance, Jade the Winged Wolf. I tried my best to like flip this picture, and no matter how much I flip this picture, it would always come into my OBS this way. So I'm gonna try and just transform it.
So what's the positioning called again? Like the concept you said. What is that called?
There we go. The composition.
Composition, yeah. I like how it was sideways. It's very, very good composition.
Thank you. I worked really hard on that.
We warned you.
All right, Jade the Winged Wolf coming in with I read a little bit of the context around this picture, and they said that this picture was drawn as if she or he or they or whatever had. I'm sorry, I didn't read your gender tag, so I hope I'm not being offensive.
So
but they talked about this is what it's like when they get bad grades and they go to their parents. This is kind of how they feel. So their parents are like, "We warned you. You needed above this number." It's something like that. And in the mirror, it's like crying, and his grades are like being held up. I think your parents are imposters, dude.
Yeah, so you told us to find the imposters in the drawings. I think we found them. I think we found the one that has imposters in it. I mean, look.
Is this the imposter?
They even have things coming out of their stomachs like the other ones. Thinking about it, like Teletubbies have like the televisions on their stomachs or whatever. Maybe Teletubbies are also imposters. Just saying.
Ooh. I mean, they're creepy enough.
So yes, they are. Teletubbies freak me out. But I will say, like, the color in this is really great. And I kind of like how their kid is a mix of a color between the two parents. You can tell that those are his parents. It's like not quite blue, not quite green. So I like your color. It's really neat. And it looks like their speech bubbles are kind of embedded in the wall behind them, which is really creative. And the mirror behind the parents are really creative too. So I think your creativity is on point as well.
Guys.
The only thing I'm not sure about is the composition. I don't know if it's just because you took it maybe a screenshot with your phone or whatever, but it does look a little bit to the left to me, like the characters. So I don't know.
How?
Maybe we could do... I'm trying to think of a good... This is pretty good. So I think I'm going to give it a 8 for color. Because your colors are really interesting, and I feel like they were really well thought out. And the creativity is a 10 to me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the, the speech bubbles. You have the grades and him crying and the color and all that kind of stuff. The creativity is a 10, so that's an 18. And then the composition is just not doing it for me too much. It could just be because it's a photo. I'm not sure. So I'll give you a 5 for composition. So that would be 23.
I think so. That checks out.
Okay. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, if you think like the composition looks good or whatever.
I use the Yeti. Makazi. I use the Yeti.
Let me go to the next one here. Oh, right. Makazi. What mics do all of you use? Emperor, you just said a Yeti.
Yeah, I still use a USB mic. I'll upgrade at some point, probably. I just need, I want to get a whole studio set up first.
So I actually use I think this thing is called the Snowball, is what I use.
Oh, yeah, Snowball's a good one.
Yeah.
Honestly, just the whole blue lineup is pretty good for the price.
Indeed.
Very true.
Just drop, a Benjamin on there and you're good. Good.
Right. Well, I mean, the Snowball is like $50.
Yeah.
So you drop a, is it Roosevelt on the 50? Grant, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Roosevelt on the dime.
That's right.
Guys, I found another imposter, I think.
Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Red sus.
Red's looking real sus. Yellow needs to run.
Actually, no, because remember, with the imposters, all the weapons come out of their bodies. So since this one's using an external weapon, maybe they're not an imposter after all.
Maybe not.
What if they're helping the imposters?
So what you're saying is they're a willing traitor? Traitor?
Yeah, like they're helping the imposters get everyone.
Oh, no. Villainous
Really
stuff.
creative. Really
sure.
creative. I'm thinking like a solid 25 for this one. The colors are really cool and ominous and spooky. Like, the whole thing is like really spooky because of the colors.
Yeah, this
So
would have
I'd
fit
give
well on the Halloween stream.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'd give the colors like a solid 10. The creativity is pretty good. I mean, he's running and he's scared. But I would say it wasn't like the most impressive part of this piece. I think your composition is really good, and I think your color is really good. So I'd almost give your color and your composition both 10s, and then the creativity maybe like a 5. So I'd give it like a 25 is what I was thinking.
I don't think I want to play as Red, because it seems like everyone always suspects Red, so I'm like, I don't want to play Red. Because everyone's going to think I'm sus, so I'm Red.
Really great job, Lonely Frog. Lonely Frog.
Lonely.
Poor Lonely Frog.
Also, I'm sorry your picture was flipped in the beginning. I didn't flip it back over. A bad person. Here we are. Taco Bell by Lauren Clouds.
Okay, so I think the idea behind this is that this person really wants to go to Taco Bell. You can see the hearts on their head, and they're just like, "Wow, I could really go for a quesadilla or a what's it, nachos? I don't know, cinnamon twists. I don't know that many things from Taco Bell."
Oh my gosh!
I don't eat much Taco Bell just because of
I went to Taco Chicken. And I got a chicken sandwich, and I will never do that again.
But what we do know is that Taco
never
Bell
heard of taco chicken.
It's the most authentic Mexican food ever created. Totally saying that unironically, by the way. Totally.
Right?
Oof.
Okay. So I do have a little bit of a story to tell now since we're talking about restaurants.
Okay.
I have been just a little bit apprehensive about eating Mexican food here. Or not Mexican food, Chinese food in New Mexico. I felt like Chinese food in New Mexico, probably not a good idea. But, last week I just had an inkling for, I just really had a hankering for Chinese food out of nowhere. I was like, okay, got to get some Chinese food. I was a little bit pissed that this place wasn't delivering just because of like COVID and all that crap. But they were honestly the only place that was open too, because some places were either, temporarily closed or already closed because their hours changed, or they were just too far away. I'm like, I'm not going to drive 30 minutes for Chinese food. So anyway, I drive out there. I had already called in the order and all that stuff, and I pulled into the parking lot, and I'm looking at this place, and I'm sitting here going, oh my God, I'm going to die if I eat this food. Because, it looked like food. It looked like food poisoning central, this restaurant. The outside, it was small. It was like the inside a little shack. The parking lot was dirty and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is not a good idea, but I'm already here, so I might as well buy it, right?
No. No, you don't do that.
No, yeah. I mean, okay, so let me ask you this. Do you like real, like, authentic Chinese food? Like, because I don't think I've ever actually had that before, but, or do you prefer, like, American Chinese food, like the sweeter?
See, I've never had that either, but I will say, so, like, after the very, very low expectations I had for this place, I gotta say, that was the best damn Chinese food I've ever had.
Oh.
It was so good. Like, I've never really had like authentic Chinese, so I don't know exactly what it's supposed to taste like, but like whenever you order your dishes, you can tell them how much spice you want to put in your food, right? And the spice that they put in there was like, I got the General Tso's chicken. It was really good. It was thin cut chicken. It wasn't just like chicken balls with a half inch of batter on it. It was really thin, very light batter in this really good, tangy, sweet, spicy sauce that was like at a point where you could eat it and it was spicy, but it didn't start getting overwhelming until the end of the meal. And the best part about it was their freaking egg rolls. You know how typically Chinese places, they just have frozen egg rolls that they deep fry? Their egg rolls were hand rolled.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, like you could tell.
Making me hungry.
Oh yeah, you could tell. It was, because one of them was a little bit more bulbous than the other. They were a little bit misshapen, but oh my God, they were good. Yeah, I know somebody's talking about me being from Texas. Yep.
Well,
my accent comes out a lot whenever.
Yeah, because someone asked if you were New Mexican. I was like, nah, he's from Texas.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no,
well,
I'm just here in New Mexico because it's where I'm stationed. I'm in the military.
I think this Among Us character would easily become an imposter.
Look at that hat, though.
To get that food that you're talking about, because they seem very into Taco Bell.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like they'd probably be into Chinese food as well.
Hell yeah. I'm digging that hat. I'm really digging that hat.
I feel like we might have found the imposter here. Whoever loves Taco Bell that much would probably be willing to do bad things for it.
Oh, yeah. Kill for Taco Bell?
Possibly. It's real sus to me.
Okay, guys, I looked at Taco Bell, guys.
Drunk, but
guys, I looked up Taco Bell online, right? And it says it's 2.1 miles away from my location. So I'm thinking a 21 for this one here. All right.
Ooh, a 21.
There you go.
Because again, Taco Bell is 2.1 miles away from my location. So therefore, this is perfect reasoning to give a rating of 21 because of the Taco Bell.
I think this one's almost near perfect for color, composition, and creativity.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
I would give it a 28.
Oh, 28.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find 28 in any numbers of the Taco Bell near me.
Let's go.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably give it maybe a solid 8 for each category.
So that would be
8 or a 9.
If it's 8 in each one, that'd be a 24.
Be a 24.
24.
Let's
it's okay. Math is hard.
In each one, I know.
Or if you made it a 9 and 2 and an 8 and 1, then it'd be a 26. So it depends on what you want to do.
I thought you weren't a math teacher.
This is basic addition. I can do that much.
Okay, God gave me 10 fingers and 10 toes, all right? And I use every single one of them to count.
How do you use your toes to count?
You find a way.
I'm like, because I don't know about you, but I can't bend all my toes like that. Like the only one I can bend separately from the rest is my thumb toe. I can't bend the rest of them like that.
It's weird. I can move my pinky toe separately from all my other toes. My
Really?
right pinky toe only.
That's so weird. I can bend my big toe separately, but the rest all move together.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
I can easily pick things up and hold them with my feet. I can hold things with my feet easily. Like that's not a problem. But I can't move them separately. Like
Oh my gosh. Gross.
Yeah, like, I can hold a sword. I can hold a
toe.
sword with my feet. Like I could fight someone with a sword on my feet. You know, no problem. Don't worry about
Oh my
it.
god. You know what's scarier than that is this picture.
Oh yeah.
This is real sus. I think this one might be the imposter.
Yeah, who did this one, by the way?
This is by Toti.
Toti.
T-A-O-T-Y.
I don't know. Either way, I saw this in the server, and I was like, damn.
No, yeah, I'm like, this is my instant thumbnail unless anyone tells me otherwise in the stream. I'm like
that
I
is
love this
brutal.
Yeah, it's
brutal.
It's so good. I think this one's a pretty perfect score.
Oh
for
yeah.
me. Like I would give this one a 30 if it was
solid.
Me. 30?
Solid.
Like your color is exquisite because he's such an ominous color, but you've also got like this really dark shadow coming off of his body, which makes things even spookier and really disturbing. The creativity is really great here because this isn't what a lot of people would draw when they think of an imposter.
Indeed.
It's like pretty creative. And then you have your composition where it's taking up a big portion of the left side of the screen, and you also have a little bit of the remains of the that he just devoured.
That would be a really
side.
bad imposter, wouldn't it? It's like, I wonder who the imposter could be. Perhaps the giant friggin' wolf that has a 8-foot long mouth in our ship. Just an idea.
You know, I was wondering about that. I wonder if this actually looks like a normal crewmate until he eats people and then he turns into this.
But like the others, like if you look at like I said, I never played the game, but I know how it works. All of them always keep their spacesuit on, they just kind of open up.
True.
But he doesn't have his spacesuit on at all, so he's I don't think he's a very good imposter.
Ooh, I know what happened. They were traveling along in their spaceship, and they found a cute dog on the side of the road, and it turned into this when they brought it into their spaceship. And
have y'all seen that episode? This reminds me of that episode of Futurama, where they're doing that trust building seminar with the company, and they pick up those two hitchhikers on the side of the road.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Trust you, chomp.
Yeah. Turns out it was all just a test, and they ended up killing an innocent man. Yay! That was a good episode.
It was good. Futurama was such a good show. I need to go back and watch it again. I've watched it 3 times, though.
Yeah, it was really good. I could watch it so many more times. Sometimes I do. I'll just go back and binge old episodes.
For sure.
This next one is by Thunder V Star. And it looks like, is Stu a ghost? I think he's a ghost.
No.
I think someone killed Stu.
I don't know, but I think he has a pink mustache.
I died for that popcorn, though.
Y'all are killing it. Y'all are killing it with the colors that you're picking. This is really ominous. I love this so much.
Can we also take a moment to appreciate the fact that the pink on the spacesuit and the pink in this picture are pretty similar? They're almost exact in some places.
So I think it's Wilford Warfstache. You know what I mean? Wilford Warfstache. You know him?
See, I don't know if it's a mustache or a tongue or if it's lighting effects. I have no idea. I think it might be a tongue.
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was the smell of the popcorn.
Could be.
You know how it kind of comes off as a smoky looking.
Oh yeah, like in a cartoon where they literally just fly the smell.
They get lifted off of the ground from the beautiful smell of the popcorn.
Somebody's gonna have to eat that pie.
I just always appreciate a good Wilford Warfstache reference, though. If I'm
Wilford Brooks, and I have diabetes. Have y'all ever seen the diabetes cat?
No.
Oh my god, that is such a funny video. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Gosh.
Rest in peace, cat.
Oh no.
So if it is Wilford Warstash, that gets quite a few points for me. Again, I can't give a perfect 30 to anything that doesn't have water in it. So,
Right.
But, you know.
Someone needs to warn Stu that he's next and he's going to turn into a ghost.
Please no. Well, honestly, that's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, like he transcended and became you.
Indeed.
He's a ghost now.
It's like Stu was always a ghost. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe that's why they drew him like that.
Could
That'd
be.
be kind of creative. They're like, we'll draw him as a ghost since his voice actor is Ghost. I don't know. Real creative, though. Your colors are great. I'd give your colors a solid 8. The only docked points you're getting there is because of the colors that I pick, not the colors that you pick. Your composition's really great. You've got Stu big in the right-hand corner, and then you've got the popcorn filling up the space in the left, but you're also not afraid to use white space kind of on the bottom left, which gives it a little bit of room to breathe. So your composition's actually really good. I'd give that a 10.
Yeah.
18.
Gives it a lot of dimension.
That's a very nice pink mustache.
Your creativity is really good, too. I'd give your creativity like a 9 or a 10. Just because it's like, Stu, and if our theory is correct and they drew you as a ghost because your voice actor is Ghost.
Yes.
That's a 27 then? You said a 10, an 8, and a 7, right? Or a 10 and 8 and a... 10 and 8 and a... Was it 10, 8, and 9? So that's a 27?
Yeah. Sounds right. Good job, Thunder V-Star. You get a 27.
Scar's being savage. She's like 20. Damn, Scar.
Oof.
Scar's over there being savage over there with her reins over there.
All right, next one is by Zamazentosis.
A very nice pink mustache.
From the Rubatosis family, I believe, because of the Tosis. But this is interesting.
I got quoted in the chat.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Looks like you've got some, I guess, Dog Among Us characters, and then the Imposter. You can kind of tell it's the one in the right.
Wait, Makazi, you didn't know I was a teacher until now? What? What? Where have you been?
That's painful. Real painful.
It's like, where have you been?
Red is not the suspect here this time either.
Indeed.
That's kind of nice. It's
United States history.
It's kind of funny. It's like, I wonder if they're actually wearing spacesuits or if that's their skin, because you can see like the paw pads coming out from underneath and the claws coming out. So I don't know if it's actually, and they have mouths kind of going through their suit. So I feel like that's just the color of their skin. I don't know.
Sounds like a horrifying kind of life.
Like their body is like built for outer space. So they just are born that way, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Could be.
Real interesting. I like your composition. I feel like it's evenly matched with weight from the bottom left to the top right with your characters. So your composition is actually really good. I like your colors as well, even though Red's he's not always sus, but I always like those pictures where Red is sus. I think it's kind of cool that he's not sus here, though. So,
right.
I like your colors, and the creativity is pretty good just because of the, it's a completely different species, and I'm very intrigued and confused by these species and how they work. But it's really creative and interesting, so I like it a lot. So let's see. For color, I'll give you a 7. And then for composition, I think your composition's great. I'll give your composition a 9. And I think that puts us at 16. And then for your... Did I do creativity yet? I don't think I did creativity. We'll give creativity... I guess we'll give creativity also 7.
I also like how I like the contrast in expressions. Like
Yeah.
the red guy's like, I can't believe you've done this, and the blue guy's just sitting there going, I'm crazy.
Basically, like like the suspect is the one that's like happy, which makes it even creepier. Shoot, what did I say? I think I said a 7, an 8, and a 9, right?
I'm gonna eat you.
No problem, cousin. No problem. Just
Oh my
get them to
gosh.
send me a job offer, and I'll be there.
Stu, Ghost, was that you?
Yes.
Did you make that noise?
Maybe.
That was terrifying.
Wait, are we supposed to be making terrifying noises?
Sure.
Okay. Let me think of something truly terrifying. Yes. Okay. Here we go. All of your savings are now worthless due to hyperinflation.
Let's go.
Bam.
That
Terrifying.
was really scary, actually.
Indeed.
Like,
How would you feel if that was actually announced over the news, like tomorrow morning?
Social Security? What's that?
Oof.
I'm never gonna see any of that.
That's terrifying.
Oh, hello, sir. I'm definitely not the imposter. You can see here my top hat. I'm a very good, honest gentleman. Oh, the stripes. About that. My nephew is a little creative with the Crayola, if you know what I mean. Yes, definitely nothing suspicious. Don't mind the weird stripes.
But sir, don't you usually wear a monocle? You're not wearing it right now.
No, sir. It was. I was nearly killed by the imposter. I just happened to dodge and knocked off my monocle. I couldn't find it because I was busy running away.
You say you were killed by the imposter, and
No,
yet
I said nearly killed.
talking to me.
I said nearly
That right
killed.
there is just a little bit sus to
You
me.
need to listen to sir.
No,
I said nearly
I think
killed.
you need to listen to what I'm saying because I'm
No,
already poking
sir.
holes in your story.
You sound a little cockney to me, sir. I believe you're a peasant.
So now
I do not wish to be associated with peasants,
because I don't speak the right proper.
That's right, sir. Your opinion doesn't matter because you're poor.
Oh, I see. So you're a fascist.
No, sir, I'm an English gentleman. What we do is we suppress the poor people for our own greed and benefit. Well, we attack the fascist for being greedy and whatnot. But obviously we are not greedy at all. We're just English gentlemen. Oh, of course. By the way, would you like to work on my farm for no wages whatsoever and just for your existence? I believe it would suit you nicely.
I challenge you to a duel. 10 paces, let's go.
Oh man, but no, seriously, guys, the nobility in countries were pretty much slave owners. I mean, they were terrible.
You guys literally took this picture and just ran with it, and
Indeed.
I effing love that. You're
Hell
just
yeah.
like, let's. Oh my god, that was so gorgeous.
Magito Kameada is dying right now. Laughing so hard at this conversation we were having.
Oh my goodness.
Aw, thank you for the donation, Newt. He's asking, can I submit an art piece? And I'm so glad that you asked that. Yes, you can. And if you stick around for the next maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I'll explain how you can possibly get into the art gallery next week. And Ghost and Emperor actually just gave me a really great idea for next week's art gallery. So hang in there.
Is it going to be true English gentlemen? Yes, perhaps.
Maybe.
Yes, indubitably so.
Oh, I do believe that would be the right decision. Yes.
Oh, yes,
Very well,
thank you
then.
for feeding me the popcorn. That was very nice of you.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
thank you for the popcorn.
Okay. So let me wrap up this
It's
last
okay, I'm poor
picture,
too.
and then I'll chat with you guys about next week, the art gallery stream next week, and how you can enter your art so that you can be featured next week if you want to. So let me just finish up with this last piece with Dexter. I hope I didn't spell that wrong. I think I meant to spell
Beat wolf?
Beta Wolf.
Oh,
I don't know if I think
The
it's Beta Wolf.
beat.
the beach.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I really misspelled that. It's best.
Oh.
There we go. Dexter the best wolf. I am
Whoa, so not
sorry,
only did you
Dexter.
misspell his name, but then you called him a beta. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Oof.
I
Layman.
feel like I feel like he wouldn't name himself that. That can't be right. I had to check.
So,
Sorry.
guys, welcome. We're now on the TK Flames Your Name stream.
No,
Welcome.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Please enter your name to be absolutely flamed.
So for this lovely gentleman with all of his accents and things like that, the composition is really fantastic, actually.
Joe,
And I
I've
think I'm
said too much.
Oh gosh. I'll give the composition a solid 9 because you've got kind of like a fisheye thing going on behind. I feel like that, I'm not sure what's going on with the background back there, but there's a lot of detail. Like,
yeah,
in this
that world building in the back is nice.
Indeed, it looks
actually
very much so
good.
like the actual game, and oh dear, I believe
quite
I've
nice.
said too much.
So I'd say composition's a good 9. Your color's really great. I think it sparked a lot of improv in the stream.
Hell
Your
yeah.
color use of the stripes and all that fun stuff. So I'll give your color a 10. And then the creativity, he's just kind of standing there and not doing too much. There's a lot of creativity kind of going on in the background, so I'll give you like a 5 for creativity.
Indeed.
So that was a 9, a 10, and a 5, right?
So that's 24.
24.
Just plug those
Alright,
numbers
guys.
right into your head, and bam, you got it.
And that actually concludes all of the art pieces. There were about 15, and we went through all of them. So it looks like the imposter of the evening. Let me see if I can go back
But
to
I have to ask you
it.
guys.
Joti, you're the imposter. Congratulations.
Have you been drinking your water during the stream? If not,
Yes.
Ooh.
there's
I've
certainly
almost
someone coming
finished my
for you.
gallon.
His name, or their name rather, for there are more than one. They are the Spider Wolves. They will find
God.
you. They will drain all the
Run
liquid from
away.
you and leave you nothing but a puddle.
Run away and never return.
You had no water the entire stream, Lily Rose. Well, then may God rest your soul.
Oof, not good. You should get your water. Go drink some water. Real important. And for the next stream, next week on Tuesday, I'm going to have another art gallery stream. If you guys are interested in contributing art to this, there's a link in the description of a video. And if you watch that video, it'll show you how to do it. You just have to go into my Discord and submit art there. And I'm trying to stick with a theme every week. So the theme for next week, and I'll announce this in the Discord too, just in case there are people here that are not here that want to.
People here who are not here. Yeah.
There are people that I meant to say were here, but are not here any longer. But what I want you to do is I want you to submit art that Ghost and Emperor can speak with accents to.
Right. Here we go.
So think about it as like British, Australian, and all the different types of accents.
Like, if you make them
Aye.
Czech or Croatian, that's going to be a bit of a problem, because I have no idea what that accent would even sound like.
Oh my
Aye.
gosh.
And I have a tendency of offending people when I try and speak Irish, but it's okay.
So what's going to happen is they're going to try and put a voice to these art pieces. They're going to add voices to your characters. So draw it as in it needs to have like an accent voice.
All right, we'll do our best. Again, if you pick some like strange, obscure place that the accent isn't very well known, we might have a bit of trouble. Perhaps give us some time beforehand to plan. Aye, but
Burn the house
we'll do our best for the
Nicole
best.
Nicole had a
them
great
all.
idea. She said, "Can we make like a speech bubble on the art?
Aye.
Yeah, make like speech
Absolutely.
bubbles and add text to it so that you can, we can read it."
Just make sure it's appropriate. All right. Again, this is PG-13, so no stuff that you wouldn't show to your parents, eh?
Yeah, those I won't even add those to the stream if it's like super bad. So if you want a chance to be featured, make sure it's appropriate. Thank you for the donation, Shiloh the Wolf. He booped us.
Oh no.
Shiloh!
Well, I'm sorry to say, Shiloh, but that won't work. For as you know, I have a shield of water, and I cannot be booped.
Wow. We're boot proof.
Boop.
But
boop.
every shield has a weakness.
Oh, are you saying that water has a weakness?
Yes, what if I bring my dinosaur who eats force field dogs made of water?
Water
Well, guys,
can kill the
I
mightiest
know
dinosaur.
we actually did that really quickly. We've got about 8 minutes left, but I'm gonna wrap it up early so we can all
But
go
okay,
get
we're only at
some
97 likes. How can we not be at 100 yet? What are they doing? People.
We're at 98.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you
Take
very
action
much.
now. Make sure to like
Well-
TK's videos, share them, and always hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell button next to it.
Thanks, Emperor. Definitely
He's
appreciate
your
it.
biggest advocate.
Yeah. And I would just want to say thank you to everyone that's donated during this stream. We've got Fire Cheetah Girl, Makazi, Miss Water, Newt, and Shiloh the Wolf ending it off with a boop. So thank you guys so much for donating and watching the stream. It's a ton of help. It's really great to see all of the support. Just you guys showing up and watching it is fantastic. So I hope it's entertaining. Would love to hear any suggestions you guys have to make it more entertaining. And to do that, just join the Discord below and feel free to message me about it. That's totally fine. Look, it went over 100. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the 100 likes. And also, before you guys leave, don't forget that we've got 2 wonderful individuals on stream that also deserve some love. We've got Emperor Takashi, who voices Ash from The Search, and we've got Ghost, who voices Stu from The Search. And both of their channels are linked in the description of this video, so please go and check them out next if you haven't already.
And again, guys, don't forget to brush your teeth and have a great Veterans Day. If you had a day off like teachers and students do, then enjoy your time off.
Yeah, it's time
Hell,
to
I've
sleep
got the
in.
day off tomorrow too.
Indeed, very good. And if you see, if you have a
employee,
veteran family,
baby,
veteran
let's
friend, you
go.
can go and say thank you. You know, say thank you. All right.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, have a good night and be careful because not everything is as it seems, and you never know when you'll run into an imposter.
Indeed.
An imposter.
Good night, everyone.
Very
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
everyone. Nice.